Today we're tackling an iconic Indonesian classic, beef rendang, but made in the pressure cooker. Imagine the most aromatic spices, rich coconut, and beef that just melts in your mouth. Layers of flavor in every bite. If all that sounds delicious to you, get your aprons on and let's get cooking. If you're new to the channel, I'm Geronimo, and I'm a professional chef and product designer in the San Francisco Bay Area. Alright friends, let's get this party started. First up, toasting our spices to unlock extra flavor for our rendang. We've got 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 cinnamon stick, 3 star anise, and 5 cardamom pods. This mix is the heart of our rendang's traditional flavor. Into the skillet they go, over medium heat. Keep them moving, we're waking up those aromas, not burning them. In just 2 to 3 minutes, they'll turn fragrant and slightly darker. Take them off the heat and let them cool. Once cooled, we're going to grind them up with 5 to 6 dried Guajillo or California chilies for some gentle heat and a touch of smokiness. Grind it up into a fine aromatic powder. Next up, our punchy spice paste. I'm using an immersion blender here to break down 6 finely chopped shallots, 6 cloves of chopped garlic, and about 2 inches each of finely chopped ginger and galangal. Let's not forget about 1 inch of turmeric root or a teaspoon of powder, and those 2 stalks of lemongrass finely chopped and ready to add their citrusy notes. Break them down a bit with your blender to make a smooth paste. When that's looking nice and smooth, let's drop in our dry spice mix and mix everything well together until evenly distributed. This paste is key for that iconic beef rendang flavor. Speaking of keys, if you're enjoying this recipe journey so far and want more delicious adventures, hit that subscribe button down below. I share new recipes regularly and I'd love for you to be part of the culinary exploration. Thanks for the support, and let's get back to the beef rendang. Now that our spice paste is ready, it's time for the star of the show, the beef. We've got 2.2 pounds or 1 kilogram of beef chuck already cut into hearty cubes. This cut is perfect for rendang as it becomes tender and delicious. Heat up some neutral oil in the pressure cooker on high heat. We're going for a deep sear on the beef, creating those caramelized edges that are packed with flavor because of the Maillard reaction. Add the beef cubes in batches. We don't want to crowd the pot, give them some space to sizzle and brown. Keep an eye on them, and turn them until all sides get that gorgeous golden brown sear. This usually takes about 1 to 2 minutes per side. Once each batch is perfectly browned, take them out and set them aside. With our beef beautifully browned, it's time to bring the heat for our aromatic spice paste. Lower the heat to medium, and into the pressure cooker add in that vibrant, fragrant paste we prepared earlier. Stir the paste frequently, letting it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. You'll notice it darkening slightly, becoming even more fragrant. This cooking is essential to mellow out the rawness of the spices and shallots, deepening their flavors. Now bring back the star of the show. Add the seared beef cubes back into the cooker with the spice paste. It's time for all these elements to come together. Give everything a good stir, ensuring the beef is well coated with the paste. This step is crucial for infusing the beef with those rich, complex flavors. Alright, it's time to add some liquid love to this mix. Pour in 2 cans of coconut milk. This is going to bring everything together, adding richness and creaminess that balances the heat and spices. Next, let's introduce a few more key players. Drop in 4 Kaffir Lime Leaves for that citrusy aroma, and 2 tablespoons of tamarind paste for a touch of tanginess. And you can't forget 2 tablespoons of fish sauce for that umami kick. Give the pot a gentle but thorough mix, and don't forget a pinch of salt and a sprinkle of coconut sugar to balance the flavors. Now close up the pot and set it to cook on high for 30 minutes to get our beef fork tender and infused with all our spices. While our beef is busy getting tender in the pressure cooker, let's use this time wisely. We're going to make Kerisik, a game changer for our rendang. Take a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. We'll toast it in a dry skillet over medium heat. This is the sweet spot where the coconut toasts evenly without burning. Stir the coconut continuously. Watch as it turns from a pale to a beautiful golden brown. This process might take about 5 to 10 minutes depending on your stove. The key here is constant vigilance. Don't let it burn. Once you achieve that perfect golden color, remove it from the heat. Put the toasted coconut into a mortar and pestle or a food processor. Grind it down until it becomes a fine oily paste that will thicken our rendang and infuse it with a rich nutty flavor. It's these traditional techniques that truly bring out the soul of the dish. After those 30 minutes are up, give the pot some time to release the pressure naturally, allowing the flavors to settle and the beef to relax. Now for the grand reveal. Carefully open the lid and take a moment to appreciate that aroma. But we're not done yet. We've got one more important step, reducing the sauce. Turn the heat to medium-low and let the rendang simmer uncovered for about 30 minutes. Stir occasionally and watch as the sauce thickens and becomes more concentrated in flavor. Once you notice it thicken, it's time to stir in our kerisik, the toasted ground coconut we made earlier that will meld into the sauce, thickening it and infusing our dish with its nutty, toasty flavor. Just a few more minutes of simmering and we'll be ready to serve this fragrant rendang. As our rendang reaches its final form, it's great to do a taste test. Adjust the seasoning if needed, maybe a little more salt, a pinch of coconut sugar, or a dash of fish sauce. Now grab a bowl and lay down a mound of rice. Drop in some of that beef rendang right on top, and optionally garnish with some fresh cilantro leaves and fried shallots. And there we have it, friends, a beef rendang that's a true labor of love, but made faster with the pressure cooker. Rich, tender, and packed with layers of flavor. Let's dig in. All right, y'all, it's time to dig in. I got a spoon because that's how I roll. And the way I like to eat this is with a bit of the meat, some of the sauce, some of the toppings and garnish if you can, and some rice. And it's super tender. The meat shreds super easily. And bon appetit. Whoa. Oh my God. This dish is amazing. So first off, the texture, super tender. We got the meat to be really shreddy and fall apart, but it's still holding some of its body. As you can see, it's got some blocks here and it's not all shredded meat. And it's nice and saucy too, which I really love. I don't like it when rendang is too dry. So the fact that we still have a lot of good sauce is amazing. I don't know what else to say, but it's an explosion of flavors. We've got sweet, savory, very punchy from all the different aromatics. You could taste a little bit of the nuttiness from the kerisik. And yeah, this dish is amazing. I can't wait for you to try it in the pressure cooker so you can have this deliciousness in half the time. If you enjoyed this video, check out my video here where I show you how to make another iconic dish in the pressure cooker, chicken afritada. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.